Anyway, like I was saying, like Commando, the very first part of that movie, the scene, he was walking with the big freaking log. Like,
we could do that.
You see that in the beginning of a movie, you're gonna sit there and watch.
Yeah, the dude was like insanely huge.
It's like, why would I get up and say I don't want to watch this movie? There's a dude carrying a fucking tree on his fucking shoulder. Like, why would I not sit here and watch it?
That shouldn't be the reason why you watch a movie.
But it was when it came to Arnold. Most of his movies started off with muscles and stuff, and you're like, okay, let's see where this goes.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And I was like, I gotta see where this goes. Like,
he's had some historic.
The only thing I didn't like about the old movies with Arnold and Sylvester Stallone is, I just didn't believe when you get shot that your nervous system goes into like an overload to where you do this. You're like, and then you like shoot the
That's how everybody should get shot, though.
No, that doesn't happen. They're like, it's like, what is that? Or my favorite is when they're like on top of the house or like a roof or something, and he shoots them off the roof, and they're like, oh, they're like dancing on the roof, and it's like, does that really happen? Because usually when you get shot, it's a shock. You're pow, you're like,
I just saw a movie. It was called Welcome to Marwin. It's the one about the.
That was, yeah.
You seen it?
I didn't finish it.
Okay, but you notice that when he's shooting Nazis,
yeah.
Right, all the way down to the guy. Like, I was like, that's what automatically reminded me of it. So I watched the whole movie. Very good.
It's
very good.
Yeah. I didn't finish it, but it's a good one.
Well, it must not have been that good if you didn't finish it.
No, I think something happened to where I had to put it on pause and then I didn't come back to it. But I was loving it at the whole time I was watching it.
It was a weird. It's based on a true story.
Yeah, but he like PTSD
from getting beat up.
I think it was based on some true events or something like that.
It was based on a true story. Yeah. I watched actually before the movie even came out. I watched the documentary. There's actually a documentary called Welcome to Marwin or something like that. And documentary is probably better than the movie. You should watch that.
So now, when we talk about, I can't even go there because
you can.
What is? No, but I can't because good acting. Like good acting derives it. Like I can say nowadays.
You know, though,
you don't have to have really good.
It's not about good acting. It's about script. It's about writers. It's about
I agree.
Cinematography, all the way down to the music.
I believe that because of the fact of, and I go back to Arnold because they took this dude that could barely talk, and the script and everything was perfect to where they made good movies with him.
Yeah.
Like hell, he was in Hercules. Remember, he did Hercules.
I wouldn't even say. Yeah, I remember that. And they just dubbed his voice like it was terrible.
My gosh.
I wouldn't even say Arnold. I would say more Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like the reason why it wasn't because his acting.
He's a pretty boy. He can do splits.
It was because the splits. Did you see that ass? Like
really? Jean-Claude was he was in gymnastics.
Really?
Like he wasn't even a martial artist. He was in gymnastics. And I think like he somehow, somewhere he like dabbled a little bit with martial arts, and then boom, he freaking.
It's like My Life Story.
Actually, Jean-Claude, I think he was like a personal trainer, and he could have gone far.
Can we talk about the dancing scene from what movie? If that don't make you feel a certain way, I don't know what will.
But back then, people dressed like that.
And dance like that too?
Yeah. Yep.
Can we bring that back? Can we bring that back to now? I'm gonna dance like that. Every time I go out from now on and there's a dancing situation, that's what I'm doing.
You know what? I wish we could go back to the 80s. Because back then in the 80s, it was when it comes to clothing, like now it's like you gotta make sure it's like this.
Nope. Back then, same thing. Yeah, back then you had to make sure it had to be a certain thing. Dude, can you imagine going back now dressed like this? Going back now, like what the hell?
80s was not organized. when it came to dress.
I
It was
think
not
it
a, it was not a
was.
dress code.
I think there was.
Like what?
I think there was. Like
You talk
certain
about
things belong there.
like what?
You think now there's a dress code?
Yeah, you can distinguish. You can kind of distinguish like, okay, this is that trend. This is that trend.
Same thing back then.
Like
I just don't think we know it because we weren't there. I mean, we were there, but I wasn't really there. Like,
I think there was only two trends back then. It was either you were like in the like rap kind of like urban, and then there was rock, urban rock, rap rock.
preppy,
Hmm?
preppy.
Like the college sweater thing. I think that was more '90s.
No, that was
Like
probably 80s.
like Carlton.
Like college popped. That was 80s. And then there was multiple. I just think maybe you're
like with
focused
the
on
sweater tied around the neck kind
that, but more like you know how they had the collars like kind of popped.
of
Like,
thing. Yeah.
the fuck? I think there was more than just. I think you're focusing on two, but I think there's more than two. I think every era has their own dumb. We're gonna look back at this and be like, oh my goodness, like what the hell?
True. We've done that with.
When I went to school, they had MC Hammer pants, and I got made fun of because I didn't have MC Hammer pants by a white dude who was like, ha ha, look at what?
Yeah.
And then like we used to like kind of like fold our pants and then roll them like what?
Wait a minute.
Like our jeans. So like we kind of like almost like military, kind of like tuck them, fold them, so now they're like really tight on your ankles, and then fold them
Yeah.
so they stayed there. What was that?
I remember. I don't know. It was more like an up north thing where like tucking your jeans into your socks. But like what like, but you couldn't see it. Like you tuck it into your socks and then you fold it over it to where like it wasn't going over your shoes because you wanted to make sure your shoes, you can see your shoes. So like you kind of keep your pants from covering your shoes. So you tuck it a little bit in your socks and then you fold it over your socks.
Yeah, that's weird. Man, I went to a once I got out of high school, I was already in the military. I came back home to hang out with my cousin who was younger than me, and he was like, let's go to I don't know, I think it was like a rave or some shit. And he was like, you can't dress like that. Huh?
How was
So,
you dressed?
dude, I'm telling you, the bottom of my pants leg was like this big, like, and you had I had like Air Force Ones, and you put duct tape on the back of your Air Force Ones to make sure your pants don't drag on the
It
floor.
was that era where like, but it was more like the goth kids. They had the big. It wasn't even bell bottoms.
Like, why were these pants like just straight?
Because like bell bottoms were
Small and they came
and
out.
but then you had the ones that
flared.
was just, but then
Just
it was just yeah.
They kind of went like,
And then like some people would like put graffiti or like designs on it.
Yeah.
But it was really huge, like from the top to the bottom. And this is when you're walking, it just looked like it almost looked like he was wearing a dress.
yes,
But
or a kimono, like an Asian type fighting,
like a samurai shit.
yeah.
I remember
Like
those.
I didn't know if I was gonna go raving or slice someone's fucking head off.
So your friend,
My cousin.
your cousin
Yeah.
wanted you to put that on.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, so I did put it on. So I was like, all right. So because I was already in the military. I was coming home just to visit him, and yeah, I was like, all right, fine. He's like, because he was like looking at me like, you can't wear that. Not where we're going. You know. I was like, so we had a little montage. I put on a couple outfits, and it was like music playing. No, but it was
You said to put the duct tape.
Yeah, so the pants are so like
Yeah,
this.
I know what the pants don't.
So you put duct tape on the back of your shoe, but you wrap it. So you know, like when you so you get a strip of duct tape this big, and you kind of, right? Mm-hmm. So then you have like a loop of duct tape. Then you put that loop on your shoe, and then you get your pants and put it in the back of your.
And it just kind of sticks there, it doesn't flop around.
Right, it sticks there, so you're not walking on your pants.
That's just too much.
That was a thing.